BORTLE here at the PPG Remote Duel Regional event post Lightning Overdrive. We have here top four contestant. Please introduce yourself to the world, to BORTLE Nation, man.
Hey, my name is Brian Kaiser, and I'm from Team Card Gaming.
So, what happened this weekend, man? What deck did you use?
I played pure Zoodiac.
Okay, were you tempted to use any of the Tri-Brigade engine?
I thought about it. I tested it a lot, to be honest, but I didn't end up liking it. And I tested Dryton very much. And it was so weak for me. Like, there are so much blowout cards like Duel, Dark Ruler, and stuff. So I ended up playing Zoo because there aren't much end traps that you have to worry about.
Okay, that makes sense. So, you did get fourth place. What'd you lose to in Swiss, man? Or in Top Cut?
I lost to an Eldritch variant. It was with the new Amazement stuff and the Dragoon package, of course. And it's a very tough matchup for the deck because you have only normal summons and one Solemn is enough to lose. So you have a very bad matchup against trap decks.
Yeah, that's pretty true right there. Before we start the actual deck profile, do you have any shoutouts?
Yeah, of course, to my team, Card Gaming, and to Kevin.
Okay, sweet. Without further ado, please take it over with the rest of your deck profile.
Okay. So for the Zeus, 3 Throwerblade, of course, 3 Riptail, 3 Ram, the 1 Red, of course, and 1 Bunny Blast. I think that's the perfect ratio. You only need 1 Bunny Blast, but you have to play it for the red combo when you send this and pop with Trident to add back the red. Pretty good combo, so you have follow-up. And I think Ram is the best one right now because everyone is on impermanence again. So that works pretty well, and it has 2k defense. So yeah, the best one to start with because Thorblade plays into stuff like Orange Light and stuff. For hand traps, monsters, 3 Ash, I think the most generic one, should everyone playing it. Triple Dimension Shifter, this card wasn't that good as I thought, because it's dead every time you draw it for turn or Rift Desires, so I would cut it. But if it resolves, it's of course pretty good. Triple Dawn Lockbird, like against Triton, of course, and it's also fine against Trizu because they can't add the trap, and the trap's what kills you. So I think, yeah, draw was pretty good. Double Skullmeister. It was okay. I was a bit afraid of Dino, but I think I would cut it. Yeah, maybe in the side deck. For spells, 1 off Barrage. Triple Tanky, of course. 3 Desires. This card's like Pot of Greed. You can't banish anything, so you can resolve 2 without any problems. And double Chalice. This card was very good. I should have played 3 and cut the Meister 2 and played 3 Chalice. Because if you're going second, you lose to 1 interruption like IP into Unicorn, or the Ancient Warrior Link, like anything, or this Fierce against Dragon Link. So this card was really good. And then 1 Called By. There aren't much hand traps that stop you from playing, but still a very nice defensive card also. So yeah, very good card. Traps, 3 impermanence, of course, doesn't play into talents. Very good against Trizu, decent against Tritron. Other traps, 3 Judgment, double Strike and Order. Didn't have the space for the third Solemn Strike, but you can play it if you change something, and yeah, Order is just an option.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for the main deck.
A few questions. I assume that's a 40 card main deck?
No, 41.
41
Because I
40.
couldn't decide between Meisters and Chalice.
Okay, and you did mention you probably should have cut the Dimensional Shifter. Would you like to tell the audience what you would have probably threw in instead?
Maybe more traps, maybe other hand trap like Veiler. Yeah, probably Veiler. For Zeus, of course, 1 Trident, double Kong, double Bobo, triple Jackanine, triple Mortar. I maxed out on these except Hammer Kong and Bobo. Because this isn't like a very grindy deck, but still sometimes it comes up, and there isn't much you need, so I think it's fine. 2 Zeus, because I only own 2, so you can play 3, but I never needed the third one, so I think you don't need it, but I would play 3 if I had 3 available at the moment. 1 Respinato, like this is very good for finishing off your opponent, so you have to play it. and 1 Mega Clubs. You don't have to play it, but it's a win option against Dragonlink because they most likely can't out it. Maybe with impermanence, but that it's.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just a question though. What are your thoughts on Dryden? Do you think it may survive the TCG list?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the OCG ban list was a very weird Gamma 2-2. I don't understand, to be honest. And I don't think Dryden was the correct hit. I think they could hit, like, maybe Tanky, but I don't think they will hit this deck. It's not that broken. Side deck, double Lancia, 1 Panker-Drops. I don't like this card that much in this deck, but it's very good, of course, against Tri-Brigade. But most deck that use Lancia just go off in their turn, and you can't really do that. You can only make a Zeus, which is pretty good. But if that gets outed, like Lancia was a neck 1. So it is good, but I don't like it that much on this deck. And of course, Panker-Drops is broken. Triple Contact Z, so this card was the best side card I played. I played it again. I dropped it against Tri-Brigade Zoo in game 2. They normal summon rammed. I dropped this. They couldn't play for 4 turns, and I just OTK'd them in the 5th turn. Yeah, this was insane. Also against Dragonlink. I mean, Dragonlink can link that away for Palooza if they have enough extenders, but in my case, he didn't have enough, and yeah, it stopped him also for 3 turns. So this was very, very good.
Did you face anyone that was lucky enough to have enough extenders to link up into Appaloosa?
No. But I think Tri-Brigade can't. They have to open so much to get into Appaloosa without this. If you drop this on the first summon, like, I think they don't even play that much extenders. The only out to this in their main deck should be Barrage, or they're playing a weird extra deck. And yeah, I don't think anyone plays something towards this.
Wow, and Barrage is that one, so that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Triple Dark Ruler, of course, nothing to say about it. Just very broken. Just Dark Ruler, go for Zeus, wipe the board.
Yeah.
Triple Twin Twisters. You can play Lightning Storm, it's very good against Tri-Brigade, but I don't have any at the moment, so if you have Lightning Storm, play Lightning Storm, but this is also very good. Dodges cards like Anti-Spell Fragrance and the Schism, so it's good, I think. And then for the side rate, 1 macro. I didn't main this because I don't like it going second. It isn't a win option like Imperial Order. Of course, if you go first against combo, it is. But I think Order is better and it outs Mystic Mind, so I wouldn't main this. Then 1 reboot. Of course, reboot them, go for Zeus, wipe, pull back row. So very, very good against Tri-Brigade and against every rogue deck that plays traps. Hard matchup, so you have to play it. And then 1 strike for the last side card.
Nice.
Yeah,
and thanks for explaining some substitutes just because you didn't have the Lightning Storm and all that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And again, congrats on getting top 4 at this remote duel regional event. Huge shout out for PPG hosting these events. You know, some great practice for people that are gearing up for the YCS remote duel event that's happening soon.
Yeah, it was very, very nice. The tournament went very smoothly, so shout out to PPG. It was a very nice event.
There you go, and thank you again for being on the channel.
Yeah, thank you.
And listeners, if you're not a part of BORTLE Nation, sub for BORTLE. It's that easy and it's free. Oh God, yes. BORTLE out.